leave a message after the tone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be only eating the recommended serving size for 24 hours. This is going to be a very interesting video because I personally have never really looked at the recommended serving size. I kind of just pour however much I fancy of it in the bowl or however little I fancy of it and just kind of ignore that part of the packaging. Is it bad? I don't know. And then I saw this video pop up and I was like, oh, that's actually like quite an interesting challenge, so I kind of want to do it. Plus loads of you guys wanted me to do it as well, so that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm only going to be eating the recommended serving size of every meal and every snack I have for the next 24 hours. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please smash a huge thumbs up, and other than that, let's get straight on into the video. I have just gotten in the car and the exact time is 9:49 AM and I'm actually about to head out to Tesco. Let's be real, where else would I be going? I actually need to go and buy some weighing scales because we for some really weird reason don't have any, and then I obviously need to go and buy the food that I'm going to be eating in this challenge. Now obviously I'm just going to be buying the normal amount of food, but I actually just don't know how much of that specific food I'm actually going to be eating today. According to some of the videos I've already watched, it can be quite a shocking difference, so I'm kind of nervous, I'm kind of excited. I've planned out all my different meals and my different breakfasts that I need to have, so I mean, let's just go food shopping. I've been doing my food shop, looking at all the recommended serving sizes, and I'm so shocked at this, honestly. I also have just paid £15 for some weighing scales. Yeah, I really hope my mum gets some use out of these after, because £15 to measure my food out today is quite a lot. Perfect, I got everything that we needed. It come to £30.42, but the food only came to 15 because the scales were 15. I basically had to buy multi-packs of food so it can tell me the serving size, because if I just buy one portion worth, I will literally just be eating the whole thing. That's why it cost a little bit more, because I was buying multi-packs of everything. But we're gonna go home, I'm gonna have my breakfast. I'm so hungry now. Normally I eat first thing in the morning, but obviously I needed to come out and buy some stuff, so we're gonna go home and we're gonna have our first meal of the day, which is gonna be breakfast. Breakfast. Now I'm gonna have to have two different breakfasts in this video, so I'm gonna have toast this morning, then I'm gonna have cereal tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have Nutella on my one slice of toast, and I've just read on the top it says 1 teaspoon equals 1 portion. Now I would definitely have way more than 1 teaspoon on my toast. I mean, let's just see. I've got my spoon and I've got my knife to spread it, so I think I'm literally just gonna scoop it in the pot, get a kind of a heaped teaspoon now just to match that, and then that is how much I'm gonna be able to put on my toast. Why is it so much harder than I thought to get 1 teaspoon out? I would say that's around a teaspoon, so that is how much Nutella I am going to put on my toast. So let's see how far it spreads. Okay, here is my spoonful. Oh my god, it's not much at all. I'm normally the type of person that literally smothers my toast in Nutella. Okay, I take it back. Once you've spread it, it actually does cover the whole piece of toast. I have such a sweet tooth that I would maybe put like double this, but honestly that's not even that bad. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my breakfast now. I just had a thought, this would be so much worse if I had it on 2 pieces of bread. Because I've only had it on 1, like you can't really tell, but I guess most people do have like 2 pieces of bread in the morning, so I don't know, maybe it's just because I put it all on 1, but I feel like if I had to spread it on 2, it would be a lot worse. It is now lunchtime, and for my lunch I am going to be having pasta. Now I've got my scales ready. Now on the side it says the pack contains approximately 6 servings, and then I just saw somewhere, and then it says there's 500 grams in this bag, so 500 divided by 6 is like 83, 84. So I need to pour 83 to 84 grams of pasta into this bowl. I think it just takes a while to update. We're nearly there. Oh my god, how are we nearly there? I need to take some out, that's actually too much. So this in here is what I'm cooking for my lunch. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably have double this portion. Perfect, my pasta is cooking, and then once that has started to boil, I can measure out how much sauce I can put in. Now this actually says this is for 2 servings, so I'm going to be using half of this pot for this amount of pasta. I need 175, so wow, okay, my pasta is going to be very tomatoey. Okay, that's way too much, so I'm going to have to scoop a little bit out, but wow. I really am about to measure out my Coke. So this says it has 4 servings and it's 1 litre. So I've got my jug and I need to fill it up to this line. You know what, that's actually a bit more than I thought. I don't even know if it's all going to fit in this glass. Is it? Oh, yeah, it did. Perfectly, actually. And here is my lunch. Now, I'm not going to lie, I take this back. This actually looks like the perfect serving now with the perfect amount of sauce. And it's making me think, should I start looking at the recommended serving size? Because every time I cook pasta, I always either cook too much pasta or too little, or put too much sauce in or not enough. So I feel like I need to follow these instructions more often. Perfect, lunch is complete, and now I'm gonna have a little snack to tide me over before dinner. I'm about to have a snack and it just feels so weird weighing out all of my food. Like, I've got a pack of Scotch eggs here, and then I've also got a tub of Pringles. Now, if I was gonna have these like anyway, I'd probably have like 4 or 5 Scotch eggs, and then I'm not gonna lie, I tend to just pick at this tube, so I'd probably end up having like half the tube, but we're gonna weigh out and see how much I can have. On the back of the Scotch egg packet, it says this pack contains 12 servings. Does that mean I only get 1 Scotch egg? Okay, that's interesting. It says portions per 200 grams is 6, and this is 200 grams worth of Pringles. So I need to split this into 6. I'm having to work it out on my calculator, so I need 33.3 grams of Pringles. Okay, we're on 34, so I need to keep taking the Pringle off until we get to 33. So here is my snack. I've got my Pringles. I've got probably about 12 Pringles here, and I've got 1 Scotch egg. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm going with. It is time for my dinner, so I am going to be Uber eating McDonald's because you can now do that in my area, which is kind of scary, kind of risky for my bank account, and I kind of wish they didn't do it. But I am going to order a quarter pounder meal with chips and a Coke because I've been googling the recommended serving sizes and I managed to find one for that meal. I literally just want the quarter pounder, but so many burgers are sold out. Here we go, quarter pounder with cheese. Order has been placed, and now let's wait for my food to come. My McDonald's delivery has just arrived. We're going to open this up and I'm going to show you guys what the recommended serving size is. The recommended serving size for Coke, as we saw earlier, is 250 ml. Now this is actually filled up to 400 ml, so I can actually only drink down to just below this line. I have just read on the internet that somewhere in America recommended that the serving size for McDonald's chips is actually 12 to 15 chips per portion, so I actually need to count out like between 12 and 15 chips. And then I also read that this is obviously a quarter pounder and you're actually meant to leave a third of it, so I need to somehow like cut this into pieces and then only eat 2 of them and like leave a little bit of one. I feel like this might be wrong with the chips because look how many chips I have in my box. Like 100%. I don't know about this. That is what one government apparently recommended to be in one serving. I personally don't really think that's right. Am I gonna go against what they say? I don't know. Probably. But at least I have a little bit more burger to enjoy, and I actually love a good McDonald's quarter pounder. It's a good burger day today. By the way, the reason I've changed t-shirt is because I'm actually going out with my friends in a little while, but I'm just not really sure what to think about this. Even in a small portion of chips, you easily get 30. This is very, very interesting though, what their recommended serving size is. And I don't know, just like looking into it more, it is very interesting. Whilst I'm eating my burger, let me know down below, what is your favourite thing to have from McDonald's? This is going to be the quickest McDonald's meal I'm ever going to eat because I'm that weirdo that actually doesn't eat the end of the burger. The weirdest thing about me is I just cannot eat the end of the burger. I don't know why. Like, it's round, so like I literally could have started anywhere. I just feel like the end doesn't taste as good as the middle, so I don't want to leave on that taste. Do you know what I mean? I'm so weird, honestly. Like, it's so strange. When I do it, everyone's like, why are you leaving it? Like, every time I do it, Sappy's like, why are you eating the end of the burger? And I'm like, babe, it doesn't taste the same. Please let me know down below if you are the same, because if I had someone who did that as well, it would be amazing. It is quite a bit later now. It is actually 1 minute to 11, so I'm actually going to have my final like midnight snack before I go to bed, and I think I'm going to have Doritos and like guacamole and salsa. So there is recommended serving sizes, so I'm going to get into my PJs, take all my makeup off, and we can get into bed and we can have a snack. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, weighing out my food that is now 3 minutes to 12 is interesting. I really cannot be bothered to weigh it, but we're gonna do it anyway. I have got my salsa and I've got my scales, and it says that 100 gram serving is the recommended serving size, and then there's 300 grams in this pot. So I realistically could have about a third of this pot, but I'm gonna be honest, I think that's quite a lot. I guess I'm literally just gonna be scooping it in until it goes up to 25, but I feel like this might take me a while, I'm gonna be honest. I've managed to get it to 23 and I don't want to risk putting any more in, but oh, it's gone up to 24. That's the recommended serving size. And then for the tortilla chips, it says this bag contains 8 different servings, and each serving is 25 grams, and it says contains 8 servings here. So again, I need to weigh out 25 grams of these tortilla chips. I'm just trying to imagine myself doing this every time I want to eat food. Oh, okay, actually, this is quite a few more Dorito chips than I actually thought. And I've got my serving, so this is my midnight snack. I've got, I've got a fair few tortilla chips here, and then I've got my salsa dip as well. I'm now going to sit in bed and watch some YouTube and eat my snack before I head to sleep, and then in the morning we can have my cereal. Good morning, everyone. I am about to go downstairs and make my breakfast. This morning I'm going to have cereal for breakfast, and I've got my scales ready, so let's go and weigh it. We are going for Weetos, and it says on the box here that this pack contains approximately 16 30-gram servings. So I need to pour 30 grams of the Weetos into this bowl. We have slightly gone over by 32. Are we still on 32? Okay, let me keep taking time. Oh, there we go, perfect. That is 30 grams of cereal. I would probably normally have a little bit more than that, but actually, that is like a decent amount. I thought it was going to be way less when I just heard 30 grams. I have now got my breakfast to sit and eat this morning, and that is where this video is going to end. Honestly, I personally never do look at the recommended serving size. I kind of just eat however much I feel like I need to eat at that time, but I find it really interesting because I do genuinely feel more full. I don't know, I guess I just feel like I've eaten the right amount of food, and like I feel like I'm not going to waste any. The problem with me sometimes is I have eyes bigger than my stomach, and I'm like, oh yeah, give me all this food, and then I can just never finish it. But with these portions, I've given myself the perfect amount, so maybe I should start reading that more, because it actually is just enough and just the right amount of food that I need. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up. Let me know any other 24-hour challenges that you want to see. I absolutely love filming them. They're some of my favorites to film. I've done a lot, but there's always more I can do, so let me know in the comments down below which ones you want to see. And other than that, I will see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Mwah. Bye.